we should be good here. So let's go ahead and see. We've got, oh, wow. It just automatically went to it. Nice. Okay. All right. So we should be live now. So, hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome back. We are going to be watching episode 2 out of 3 tonight, and that is the episode called The Cat. Now, if my comic book instincts serve me right, and I mean, I did put these together, but when I saw the name of the episode and I saw uh, the old man in the thumbnail, I was like, oh, are they finally going to get around to doing Felicia Hardy correctly in this show? That would just be bonkers, and I'm here for it, and I would love for that to be the case. So let me see. We've already got 2 votes on the poll. I figured I'd ask about Black Cat because I figure you guys are probably going to have some opinions about her. So, all right, let's go ahead and we're going to get started. So, and I'm just going to jump right into it because we're a little bit behind already. But I had to take some time and do some announcements. But now we're past that. We're past that. We can just move on. So, all right. So let's see. Let me get everything ready. We have already got everything muted. Okay, all right. So we can just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys. So, all right. I'm going to do the reaction video portion of this, and then we're going to get right into the show. So here we go. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here. And welcome to this watch along and reaction to Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s, season 4, episode 2, The Cat. Now, I am a big fan of Spider-Man, as you might suspect if you look at me for more than 5 seconds or you hear me talk for more than 5 seconds, I kind of give it away pretty quickly. And one of the reasons that I consider myself as big a fan of the wall crawler as I do, or as I am, is because I've read the comics, and even the comics that I haven't read, I've researched a lot of Spider-Man's narrative history. And so I know a fair bit not just about the web slinger, but also about his supporting cast. That would include Aunt May, Harry Osborn, Robbie Robertson, J. Jonah Jameson, Felicia Hardy, Gwen Stacy, Molten Man, Norman Osborn, all these people. And one of my big issues with this show, at least for the first 3 seasons, is Felicia Hardy. She's basically Gwen Stacy. Like, the way that they play her, she's like, maybe not quite Gwen Stacy, but she looks a lot like her, and she's very much like one of those girls that, oh, I don't want to date you, Peter. Oh, but I kind of do. Oh, but I don't, And so he never knows where he stands with her. And one thing they have never done is make her into who she's most famous for being, the Black Cat. Spider-Man's flirtatious, cat burglar, sometimes friend, sometimes enemy, sometimes lover. And they haven't done that. But I suspect with this episode, The Cat, I suspect they're going to start doing that. And I mean, let's be perfectly honest. I put together the thumbnail for the next episode. We know that's going to happen. But the thing is, just looking around for information on the second episode, just for the thumbnail, I was able to deduce pretty quickly, oh, are they finally going to do this right? And it looks like they are, because Felicia Hardy's origin kind of comes from the fact that her father is actually a famous cat burglar. And so she's carrying on in her footsteps when she runs into Spider-Man for the first time. And so I have a feeling this episode is about her father. And so I'm really excited to delve into this story. Can't wait to see it. And we are going to do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, please consider sharing these out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would blah, 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 anyone that you think would enjoy my reactions to these media. Let me see. Whether you like or you dislike this reaction, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And you can find the full and unedited live streams of these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Alongs. And I think with all that, we're going to go ahead and get started in just a second here. And let me say hello to Mesozoic Mind. Welcome back, my friend. And CG Anime Fan is back. Thank you for being here. It feels surreal that Efren Zimbalist Jr., who was the voice actor for Dr. Octopus, that he was the voice actor for Dr. Octopus and Alfred Pennyworth from the 90s Batman animated series? Really? Thankfully, he had enough range to make both roles distinct. Yeah, I never knew that, and that is wow, that is news to me. Like, because I mean, this Doc Ock has got like a distinct German accent, and then Alfred Pennyworth's got that very kind of posh British act. Like, those are the same voice actor. That kind of blows my mind. It really does. It really does. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, everyone. Oh, excuse me. That burp came out of nowhere. All right. All right. Here we go. Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s, Season 4, Episode 2, The Cat. Here we go. Spider-Man. Radioactive Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Ah, I'm telling you, man. When I was a teenager, there was just nothing that could beat this theme. Loved it so much. All right, here we go. All right, The Cat. Yeah, they did nothing about Mary Jane in the last episode. That's a good question. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that Gwen Hardy is the one to talk to about this. Race? What is with his black gloves? Yeah, tell Brace what where your mind is. Oh boy. Kitten? Haha. Clearly she's distracted. What? Oh. I mean, Okay, all right. Look, Otto, come on. You did all the criming, all right? Wow. It blows my mind that that's Alfred from Batman the Animated Series. I mean, I suppose this is as good a time as any, Webhead. How are your pain receptors, Doc? Okay, Spidey, come on. You've pulled that trick several times. You should, you know. And now I'm just going to kidnap you both because that's what I do. And he just leaves. Okay, all right, sure. It's the extra arms, dude. I don't really know that that's the issue here. Wow. It's Anna Watson 2.0 here. Oh. Well, maybe I'll just tell the cops what your daughter said, hmm? Okay, all right. So much for talking to her about MJ. Oh, wow. That's that's a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. I'll be interested to know more about that. Oh boy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Jason. Jason McIndale. Michael. Morbius. Duh. And I wonder who. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like something that a petty person like Octavius would do. What? Well, this is a sudden ambush. Is it the Kingpin? Is it Kingpin's men? Clean dodge, no problem. Missiles? At that kind of range in a warehouse? Are you serious? All right, well, I don't feel too bad about for him, so. Of course. Of course. Willie. That's right. Wilson Fisk is partners with her. Oh boy. Yeah, once you got the drop on him. Landon, aka Harvey Dent. What? Oh, he can get anywhere. A techno organic virus? Who are you, Apocalypse? Well, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, nice situation, but that's Felicia's dad. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they're gonna blackmail him. Okay. Shield, of course. He's in a helicarrier or something like that. You saw the picture, dude. I mean, he looks kind of like Reed Richards. Oh, okay. My God. I totally forgot that Shield existed in this universe. I'm gonna steal the badge that from my boss that I shouldn't know about to summon a shadow organization. This is great. That is a good question. Oh, he totally would. What a moron. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Top of the world, ma. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, no restraints. I will come with you. Wow. Oh man, they shot him with a bunch of Elmer's glue. He's a big sticky rubber ball now. Mm, okay, whatever. I have my issues with them being able to just apprehend him like that. Hey, you. That was what, like 3 seasons ago? Is that Natasha behind him? Gently. I'll take your glue gun, thank you. Oh, God. Like, they'd really let him do this? Like, for one, they should have had more guards in there with him. What is he... What's he downloading and what's happening in the meantime? Okay, those are Kingpin's guys, aren't they? Kingpin's gonna take on S.H.I.E.L.D. directly? That's... That's some cojones, man. Also not much in the way of brain power, but... Cloaking techno... Okay. He's gonna kidnap the cat, right? Oh, that's Chameleon. Yep. Stupid Shield agent failed his intuition check. I don't know. It's like, I'm not just some old man, dude. I was the best cat burglar in the world for a reason. Man. He's just like, I'm getting the heck out of here. Oh. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay. He's gonna stay behind and pose. All right. See, sometimes the Kingpin pulls off these genius plans, and then they get foiled by the stupidest mistakes of his. Felicia, yeah. Oh, at 13? Oh, wow. Did he steal the super soldier serum? Well, oh, wow. Okay. Eidetic memory. So he's got the formula for the super soldier serum in his head. Wow. Wow. All right. Not a terrible tragedy. Yeah, he knows what he has at this point. Yeah. Okay. God, that guy's face is so creepy. Ah, flattery. And then he runs. Wow, the Red Skull is okay. I mean, I know it was in a previous episode, but he's all over the place. Wow. Yeah. Why would they keep him in prison, though, if he decided not to betray his country? Like, okay. Oh, gee, she's been kidnapped again. I'm telling you, Spidey, you gotta hire a security service, you know? Terrible joke. Yep. And to be continued. Okay. All right. That to be continued. I was not expecting. So okay. All right. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. All right. Uh, so this one, I enjoyed this one. Okay, let's see. I'm just looking over the results of the poll. We had 3 votes. Is Black Cat good for Spider-Man? We got one for yes, one for no, and one for depends who's writing her, which that tends to be my answer. So, uh, there are some writers who actually make Peter and Felicia like gel really well together, but on paper, there are so many ways to drive them apart. So, okay, all right. So I think what I like about this episode is that we, in addition to finally kind of moving Felicia in the direction of what I consider to be the familiarity of her comic book counterpart, um, we have a really good sort of origin story for her father, which I don't think. Oh, hold on one moment. Yes. Hey, what's up? Yes, here. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, guys. That was my housemate. He is going to basically do a quick thing for me, so he needed my flash drive. So but yeah, what I like about this episode is that in addition to making Felicia more recognizable, um her father gets a pretty cool origin story. And I don't think it matches the one from the comics, but I'm kind of okay with that because really when they were doing these cartoons back in the 90s, they were already starting to interconnect them. They had already done like the X-Men kind of crossover with Spider-Man and everything. So it makes sense that they would try to kind of tighten everything up, and linking Black Cat to Captain America is pretty clever, I think, at least. So, but there are definitely, Felicia definitely has daddy issues, to use a colloquial a term that everyone's going to remember. Um, but I think it was much more just like he was this really good cat burglar. He stole a fortune. He was basically I think he died. Like she managed to I think she managed to track him down and he died. And I don't remember if it was due to Spider-Man's actions or whatnot. Anyways, but I like what they did here, and I really think that given their kind of world building for this like Marvel animated 90s universe that they're going for, I think it works pretty well. That was quick. Yep. Thank you, thank you. All right. But anyways, my housemate is a cool dude. He certainly is. So, um but yeah, I like this setup for the Black Cat. And then I like that we get like we get like cameos from all these Spider-Man villains. We get cameos from like the Kingpin and Doc Ock and the Chameleon, and each one's got like a small part to play in this story. And then boom, there's Shield, and then boom, there's the Red Skull, and it's like I forgot these people existed, And so, it makes for an episode that, while not the greatest episode of the show, I definitely enjoy it, and I feel it is doing a really good job of just kind of building up and setting up for the next part, which I think is going to conclude with us meeting the Black Cat, or Felicia Hardy as she always should have been. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and watch that episode soon. But in the meantime, I definitely enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, please consider sharing this stream out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Let me see. Oh, did you like this episode? Did you not like this episode? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And oh, finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Along. And I think that's everything, so thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, and we're only a little bit behind. Let me go ahead and check out what you guys were saying in the chat. All right. Doc Ock is definitely like my favorite Spider-Man villain, CG anime fan. Totally agree with you there. Um, what kind of name is Brace? Yeah, I know. I was like, come on, Brace, tell us more. Brace. I think that Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus could both be considered the best villain for Spider-Man. I've changed my mind before about which villain I prefer. That's fair. And again, I feel like along, with so many of these who's the best character questions, it often depends on who the writer is and how good a handle they've got on the characters. And so, yeah, it can definitely flip and flop. I feel like for the most part, though, given what I know both of Osborn and Octavius, it's like I just feel personally that Octavius is like the best kind of like fit to be like Peter's prime nemesis. Does that make sense? I don't know. Um let's see. So Spider-Man gets knocked over by a bookshelf and then gets stopped. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, come on, you've used that trick, man. Give me a break. Octavius is just insanely insecure. I mean, yeah. Dude, read his early appearances in the comics, and like I'm talking like clear into the 90s. Like he's a really tough adversary, but he's also fairly one-dimensional, you know, two-dimensional, I guess, you know. Harvey Dent if he was a scientist. I mean, come on, the guy looks like Two-Face from Batman the Animated Series, right? What was his name? Landon? Yeah. I forgot Shield existed, yeah. Totally forgot the chameleon existed. I know, right? If they want to stop Nazis, they should get Indiana Jones. Yes, and make sure you give him a pistol. Red Skull. I love how the Red Skull just appears. Yeah, it's just like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know. I think there was going to be a Captain America cartoon show in the same continuity, but things didn't work out. This would have been a good place to like kind of do like your I don't want to call it a backdoor pilot, but like to plant the seeds for it. So yeah. Another fine episode, nothing special, but it was fun. Yes. And again, yes, my housemate is a very cool dude. So my housemate is helping he is helping me get to the point where I can make reaction videos, which I really want to start doing soon. Because I get way too many people coming in on my Tulsa King watch alongs and being like, "You suck. You need to show the picture." And I'm like, "Dude, it's a watch along. Do you not know what a watch along is?" So hopefully I can start making some reaction content off of that and people will stop hounding me for it. So all right, guys, but I think we are done here. So we're gonna head over to the to the third episode stream. So I'll see you guys over there. Thanks again for hanging out with me during this stream. I really do appreciate it. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.